Lots of Bread TV, man. And, like, comment, subscribe. But we're going to get into it, man. How I talk to an Air Force recruiter versus the Marines recruiter, man. So, me joining, it was during the pandemic, during 2020, 2021. So, I ain't have a job. So, I was fucked up, but I made it work, at the end of the day. So, I talked to the Marine recruiter. Marine recruiter, I was like, hey, I'm trying to, see what this school shit about, like I can continue school, some other shit. He like, hey man, what can you do for me? I'm like, damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He like, damn. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I'm just trying to see like the ins and the outs and that. He said, first off, call me staff sergeant, yada yada. I'm like, all right, I'll call you whatever, you feel me? But bruh came off real aggressive, man. I'm like, man, it ain't even that deep. I'm just trying to, see what the ins and outs is with the Marines, man. But he was just coming real aggressive in this shit, and I was just like, damn, like if he acting like this on the intro, like when I really get into this shit, I'm really finna be going through it. Man, when I switch over to the Air Force side, I come to the office, and this dude got his feet kicked up. He like, you want to join? I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to join. Yeah. He like, man, well, shit, here's the jobs. You feel me? Here's what's the name, and this is what you can choose from. Depending on your scores. And I was just like, damn, he laid back, he chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I fuck with it. But when I get knee deep into it, I picked my job. I tested highest for admin. Didn't get it, though. He didn't have no jobs for admin. And you got to think, I'm just letting y'all know, like, the sauce. Like, them Air Force recruiters, if they don't have them jobs for admins, like admin or the job you want, medical or whatever you want, like some chill shit, they're not going to give it to you. Like, they get a selection of jobs, and that's what they're going to offer you. He offered me fuels. I said no. He offered me, what's that other one? He offered me transport with cargo. I said no. And then he offered me security forces. He offered me security motherfucking forces. So I was just like, yeah, I'll take that. And look, the thing that got me, he said, look, all you gonna do is stand at the gate and check IDs. Capped out, bro. Got me. So he was just like, yeah, you just gonna stand at the gate. You gonna be chill. You gonna be chilling. You know what I'm saying? I said, all right, cool. I take that motherfucker. That's it. He said, I tested like a 55 on my ASVAB. The score was like a 30 or 31. Like baseline, the lowest of the lowest. And I was just like, cool, I'll take that. And that's where he got me, man. Watch your recruiters, bruh. The recruiters, they'll really get you, man. They'll really get you. Because I've never been at a gate, man. I've been at F.E. Warren. I've been at the missile field, bro, looking at stars, bro, waiting till maintenance is done, bro. Or I just been on the site, just waiting to get relieved. So, don't trust the recruiters, bro. They on some, I need to get their numbers. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. They getting their numbers, and they trying to get you in. That's all they worried about. They trying to get you in and get you to the next base, man. But man, I'm telling you, man, the Marine recruiters. If you go to a Marine recruiter, they don't play, bro. They don't play. They on one thing, like we gonna come at me correct. I'm gonna tell you what it is, and what could you do for the Marines? Cause I was just like, I asked like, well, school, what did the Marines offer? Like, nah, what could you do for the Marines? Can you even do a 3-mile run? I was like, well, I think so. Like, I'm in good shape. Like damn. But nah, bro, the Marines, they just on a whole different, another level. Like, what could you do for us? Like, are you even qualified? Are you even fit enough? Are you even capable enough? Like, to get through boot camp. Like, we don't want to waste our money on you. But, that's what it is. Like, Air Force too, they're not trying to waste their money on you too. But at the end of the day, it's like a more chiller tone. It's more like, hey, we'll help you get through it, stuff like that. But the Marines, man, the Marines don't play. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. They not gonna play with you. And Air Force is more civilianized. You know what I'm saying? Air Force is more. My recruiter was real chill, laid back. He gave me like, you gonna get your social security, birth certificate, stuff. You gonna do everything, you know what I'm saying? But, it's just gonna be more chill, more like laid back. When I came in, his feet was on the table. I was just like, damn, is that even a thing in the Air Force? Feet on the table? And I found out that's not a thing. Like, don't ever put your feet on the table nowhere, bro. Because my first year in the Air Force, I had my feet on the, little chair. He was like, fuck you think this is? Like, nah, don't ever do that. But yeah, man. But during COVID, it was a tough time. So I really had to buckle down, like, working, these little jobs. I done worked so many jobs, bro. I done been a dishwasher all the way to a motherfucking everything, bro. I didn't work security. Before I joined, I was working security. So that just shows you, like, I didn't work everything, bro. I done had 10 jobs before I even joined, 10, 15 jobs before I even joined. Like, I done worked everywhere, bro. Multiple security companies. I was working sometimes 2 jobs at a point. But, like, that COVID really took a hit. Like, I would, like, in my depth class, it was about like 15, 20 people. I think it was at least 20. And the jobs I didn't take, they took. Cause you got to think, like, people wanna go. You know what I'm saying? I didn't take that fuels job. I think somebody else took it. I didn't take the not air traffic control. I don't know what it is called. Somebody say in the comments, it's like where you flying and you transporting cargo. I don't know what it's called, but somebody took that job. But if I had to do it all over, I probably would take that fuels job, bro. I don't care if I would have smelling like JP5 or whatever the fuels is. It's only 2 fuels. Like, we use jet and cargo, so I would have took that for sure. But if it came down to it, man, like, I'm glad where I'm at. Security forces, I'm gonna drop another video on that. Like, security forces is cool. It's not all that. It's not glamorous, but at least you get a thank you for your service. And that's all you gonna get. You're not gonna get nothing. You might get some donuts in the morning, man. The techs, they'll bring you some donuts in the morning. They're like, hey, here you go. Now go work that 12-hour shift. But at the end of the day, it's cool. So at the end of the day, man, like, I'm glad where I'm at. Like, it's cool. I'm finna PCS soon. So, it is what it is. But so I'm at the end of the day, I'm glad I chose the Air Force, man. Cause Marines, on how that recruiter was acting, yeah, it would have been hell, bro. Like, back then I was just like, yo, you don't know nothing about the military. Like, yo, I was, I had to put it on mute. Like, yo, who this dude talking to, bro? Like, he's really wilding right now. Like, he's really wilding. Like, just call you staff sergeant? Like, bro, I'm a civilian, bro. Like, what are you talking about, staff sergeant? What the fuck is that? But, but the Air Force dude, when I come back to it, he was real chill, real cool. So that's why I chose the Air Force. But just getting, you just got to get ready for that type of stuff, when you're talking to different recruiters. Because for me, it was only Air Force and Marines, you know what I'm saying? And it was chill when I did choose it. So I've been at 4, trying to do more, you know what I'm saying? So I can't complain at all, you know what I'm saying? So it's been good, though. It's been really good, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in Wyoming, but I'm finna PCS out real soon. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna update y'all with that. But man, that's the video. So I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all talk to different recruiters, y'all gotta have that mindset. Like, yeah, let me be professional. Let me be ready. Cause I was just like, yeah, this dude talked to me like this. Like, what the hell? But just come professional and come, to that standard. You know what I'm saying? Because in Marine recruiters is different. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. And if you ever talk to a Marine recruiter, just drop it in the comments like what they ever told you. You know what I'm saying? Because they gonna be blunt with you. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be blunt, and they don't care if they hurt your feelings. You know. But Air Force, they gonna try to, like, oh yeah, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Air Force is different because they gonna try to tell you everything you want to do, like you can do it. It's just like, yeah, you can do that. You can do that. They gonna hype you a dream. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here. I'm dropping more videos. And just, like, comment, subscribe. It's Air Force shit. I might be a 20-year man, man. I don't know, man. I've been in 4. If I do the 20, it's 16 more. So, but like, comment, subscribe, man. If you're not following, follow Lots of Bread TV, man. It's just more shit to go, man. I appreciate y'all, man.